Most people think you can't make six figures in an in-home daycare, but I did. I started right here in my home with limited space, limited money, but a big vision. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I made six figures in my in-home daycare and how you can too. You're going to want to make sure you stay all the way to the end because every step matters, okay? You don't want to miss the last or the second or third step because it's going to throw you a little bit out of whack, okay? So stay tuned to the end. If you are new here, my name is Abigail Robinson. I am the owner of Promised Land Childcare and Daycare Business Coach. I help women everywhere start and grow their daycare businesses. Now, be sure to be subscribed to this channel because I would absolutely love if you get notified when I put out weekly videos to help you start or grow your daycare business. Now, if you can do me a favor before we jump into the steps of how you're going to start your six-figure daycare business in your home, drop in the comments the state that you're located because I would love to gear my video content on a weekly basis directly related to the states that you live in so that it can help you out. Now, let's get into this, how you're going to make six figures in your daycare. I started Promised Land Childcare because I wanted to stay home with my kids, but still contribute financially. I didn't have a big home or investors. I just had the passion to teach, nurture, and create a safe space for children. At first, I didn't think it was possible to make real money from home. But once I got organized, set my prices, and ran my daycare like a business, everything changed. Number one, setting the foundation. I got licensed by the state. This created credibility, structure, and confidence for parents to enroll their children into my care. I made sure that my home met all the state requirements, from room sizes to safety standards. I even set clear hours, schedules, policies, and a parent handbook. And let me pause right there. The parent handbook that I've created took me days to create. It was so intense and it was so hard for me to create, actually. So this is why I want to be able to help others and give them that extra head start on a parent handbook. So I took my parent handbook and completely made it customizable, fully editable for you to go in and plug in your daycare name and like images and things that you want to put in there. But all my policies are on there. So if you don't have a parent handbook already, you can use mine. And again, it's fully customizable. You can find it on my website at www.abigailzrobinson.com. Click on childcare items and it's there for you. It's actually on sale now and it's going to help you out a lot. But again, having a foundation made all of this easier for later. Number two, this is a good one, knowing my numbers. To hit six figures, I had to understand my numbers. So let me give you an example. Let's say you have 8 children and you're charging $250 a week. That is $2,000 a week. Times 50, that's $100,000 a year. And that is not including your food program that you're enrolled with and get that food reimbursement check. That is not including enrollment fees. That is not including supply fees. And that is not including late fees that you would have implemented throughout the year. Now listen, now you're well over $100,000 a year. Listen, most daycare owners undercharge because they think that that would allow parents to enroll, but that is not the case. Do not let this backfire on you. Parents pay for quality, a quality program. They pay for structure and they pay for safety, a warm environment. Listen, once you have that, parents would gladly invest into your daycare. Number 3, creating a quality program. I did not want it to just be a babysitting program. I had lesson plans, schedules, and a warm environment where children can grow. I use lesson theme plans, colors, shapes, Bible stories, because parents love to see their child coming home learning something new every day. I even had an assessment in place where when the child first came into my care, I assessed them on what they knew. And by the time the next parent teacher conference came, it was my challenge that they knew way more. Listen, a quality care and program would create consistent income. Okay? So create that quality care program. So you are teaching those babies and they're going home learning something new every day. Number 4, marketing and filling spots. Listen, I used to rely on word of mouth from my friends, family, pastors, teachers, until I got on Facebook. You're going to want to use your social media platforms because people are on social media. Listen, I had a family find me on TikTok. Listen, TikTok, okay? With parents' permission, you're going to want to post those photos that you're doing with those children on a daily basis. Also, this one is huge. You're going to want to get on Google Business. It is completely free and it really boosts your marketing to people. So once you pass verification with Google, you're going to be able to post your business to Google. And then you're going to want to reach out to the families that you helped with in the past for them to put a review, a good review about you on your Google page, because that's going to boost your business to the top. When people Google, oh, daycare's in my area, okay? So make sure you're posting and getting on Google. Also, when a parent comes and they're touring your daycare, I treat every tour like it's a job interview. I'm very professional, I'm friendly, and I'm informative. So that is how I filled every spot in my daycare. Number 5, systems and scaling. Once my daycare was off to a great start and I was getting more and more enrollments, I had to create more systems in place that would allow me to have my daycare running smoothly, like creating meal plans, daily checklists, uh, schedules that I was able to have written out so I can have a more organized business. Also, I was able to hire an assistant, and that way I was able to have some freedom, be able to lay back some time so that I'm not completely burnt out. So you want to make sure, although this is your passion, is something that is not frustrating you, you're taking away as much stress from this business as you can, because at the end of the day, this is your passion. You're taking care of families, children, and you want to make sure you have a smile on your face when you're opening the door and teaching those children. Here's what I want to share with you that I've learned in this daycare business. It is not just about watching children. It's about running a business and walking by faith. Listen, in another video, I share my testimony about how I started this entire empire. And I'm going to share that testimony with you. You just have to click on this video and it will show you how I started. A lot of times people need to hear a testimony from another person where they see you started just like I did. And that way it can motivate you and give you that boost that you need to go forward. Listen, do not give up. I, at times, wanted to give up. I wanted to leave the daycare business where it was and completely walk away. But I had to listen to God. I had to walk by faith and I had to trust in what He said. I also had to make sure I was praying, okay? You can't do this without prayer and consulting your Father. I am rooting for you. I am cheering for you. If you want to start that 6-figure in-home daycare, you most certainly, absolutely can. I believe you can. And again, if you need that one-on-one help, be sure to go to my website and I would love to help you out. Listen, consistency and faith equals growth. Make sure you subscribe because I don't want you to miss any more of my weekly videos that will help you into starting your in-home daycare. Thank you so much. Bye.